I told you what I told you. You know I told you what was going to happen. So in other words, the prophets, what you listening to from them other prophets, Jeremiah, they prophesied lies. But not only prophesied lies, notice how bad it gets. See, this gets real bad. If you can't even go to church and find out about God and get the truth, that means it's really bad out here. Most people go to church because they want to know about God, they want to serve God, they want to please God. But the Lord is telling you, the people even in church, the prophets, read that again, verse 14.
Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name.
The prophets prophesy lies in my name, the Lord said. They talking like they represent me, but they lying to people. That's why you got a lot of churches, every time they come together, the preacher is begging for money. Money, money, money. Well, you got to give me some money, give me some money, give me some money. That lets you know he got something else on his mind other than God. He's not trying to tell you about God. He's trying to fill his bank account. The prophets prophesied lies in my name. Go ahead.
I sent them not.
He said, I didn't send them. Go ahead.
Neither have I commanded them. Neither spake unto them.
Go ahead.
They prophesy unto you a false vision and
a false vision and a what?
Divination.
And a divination. Go ahead.
And a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart.
And the deceit of their own heart they prophesy. Go right over to Isaiah 56. I think it is. Yeah, Isaiah 56. Because show you, the Lord told all the prophets this. That was Jeremiah. He said, they lying in my name, Jeremiah. Even the preachers, the prophets. Now, in Isaiah 56, he's going to even give you some background on why they doing it. Isaiah 56, pick it up at verse 9. Go ahead.
All ye beasts of the field come to devour. Yea, all ye beasts in the forest.
Go ahead.
His watchmen are blind.
Now he said his watchmen, which is supposed to be the preacher, are blind. This is what even Jesus told the disciples in Matthew 15. He said the leaders are blind leaders of the blind. So if the leader is blind, all the people, the sheep that's following him will be blind. So he says, watchmen are all blind. That's the leader. They supposed to be watching out for what God is saying and telling us, but they blind. What else?
They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
Ignorant, dumb dogs. See, the Lord got some derogatory sayings for preachers that's deceiving people. He's called them ignorant, even call them dumb dogs. Go ahead.
They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
See, he call them dumb dogs, say they sleeping, they lying down, they love to slumber. Go ahead.
Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
Nah, not only that, they are greedy dogs. That's why they always begging for money. Anytime a preacher get up always talking about money, that's what's on his agenda. Right. So he call them greedy dogs that can never have enough. That's why it's an ongoing problem. Go ahead.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
See, they are known by shepherds because they're supposed to lead the flock, but they shepherds that can't understand. So they can't help the flock. Go ahead.
They all look to their own way, every one for his gain from his quarter.
Go ahead.
Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. So
they looking for gain, is what he letting us know. They looking for gain. Now go quickly to the New Testament, to Philippians. Philippians, the 3rd chapter. Philippians, the 3rd chapter. Because he called them dumb dogs and greedy dogs. That's bad. Now this is God giving us a message about preachers that's deceiving us. Some people think, well, the New Testament, it's all better. We don't have to worry about that. No, it's the same problem. It's the same problem. 3 and let's try 1, verse 1.
Finally, my brethren, rejoice in the Lord. To write the same things to you, to me indeed is not grievous, but for you it is safe. Beware of dogs.
Now notice what he said here. He said, beware of dogs. This the same dogs. He's really talking about preachers. He's not talking about four-legged dogs that we might get bit by in the street. He's talking about two-legged dogs in the pulpit. He said, beware of dogs. Isaiah just called them dumb dogs, greedy dogs. Philippians, Paul called them, he said, beware of dogs. Go ahead.
Beware of
evil workers. Go ahead.
Beware of the concision.
Beware of the concision. That means Israel, because Israel was called the concision or circumcision, because Israel got circumcised. But he's warning you about, he's calling preachers dogs, greedy dogs. That shows you the Lord is letting us know what their agenda is. They looking for money, and they can't warn us about the future and what's coming and how to get right with God because they got something else on their mind. But now go to Matthew 7. Matthew 7. Matthew 7. So we learned that that fruit that Adam and Eve ate was not an apple. It was lies. And here Jesus is warning you about the same fruit. Matthew 7, verse 15. Go ahead, read it.
Beware of false prophets.
Now again, see, it don't get no clearer than that. Beware of false prophets. If we was wondering, is it something the Lord want us to be worried about, getting caught up in, this is at the head of the list. Beware, that's a warning, of false prophets. Why? Because they're going to deceive you, and it's going to hurt you, because if you don't get the right thing, right message about God, you're going to end up in trouble. So that's why it's a warning. It's just like you see a warning on a gate walking down the street that says, beware dogs. That's there for a reason. So you don't run behind the gate. How many of you all playing, boys, especially girls too, playing ball and your ball go in the other yard and it's a dog over there? How many has that happened to? A nice little amount. A nice little amount. Now so you are very careful on how to get the ball out of the yard. Why? Because you don't want to get bit. You are aware that there's a dog there. So the Lord, just like you're aware of that, he wants you to beware of greedy dog preachers who deceiving you, because they're going to do worse than bite you. Notice the analogy that Jesus is likening them to here. He's not going to use the dog analogy. He's going to use something else.